I knew it.
I never bowled a shark before in my life.
Teaching you bowling, baby, that's heaven. I mean, I'm a lame-o bowler.
Oh, no, dude, no. I mean, I knew you'd be great. I knew it. I mean, before today, all I ever bowled was gutter balls. Oh!
Don't say balls, baby. I haven't had sex in like 3 months.
Oh, Johnny, knock it off and teach me. Would you teach me?
Yes, baby. All right. My great Jimmy Neptune used to bowl 300 all the time, and he was always drunk. So, what he'd do is he'd sit here like this. He'd hanging out, he'd look straight down the plate, and he'd be thinking of a good-looking woman. That's all he'd be thinking about when he's bowling, all right? I want you to look down there, instead of thinking about a good-looking woman.
Good-looking woman.
Think about me. Okay?
How's my form, Johnny?
Oh, your form is wonderful, baby.
Okay.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Now, I'm gonna aim it right in the middle, right?
Down the middle.
Okay.
Think about me and you. Once we're finished, me and you, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna be real appreciative.
What is that? Caesar, who's this? Is this your new lover?
God! Don't doubt about this young man. He's confused and befuddled.
Young, the guy's pushing 40.
Daddy! This young man is my young son, Paul. I'm a member of the Big Fathers Association of Canoga Park Town. We go canoeing and hiking and bowling.
What group's that? Kind of sound like NAMPA to me.
John, Big Fathers chapter of Canoga Park is not a front for canons of sodomy. It's a respected group. We engage in bake sales, and crafts. And sometimes I give young Paul tips and hints.
You guys kind of like, you do each other, junk like that?
Oh, John,
Johnny,
that's
this
uncle.
is a very caring man, and I think you're being very rude. He's trying to help a confused young man.
Carrie, man, this guy's an idiot. This is one lonely homosexual, and this guy's a freaked out wacko. You don't know this group. Are we involved in some type of group that does man-on-man action? You know what I'm saying?
That did it. Me and my young son, Paul, Dan, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Come on.
Chuck E. Cheese, that pizza sucks anyway.
You are a homophobe, and you're negative all-around guy, and I'm out of here.
Baby, I'm not. Baby, come here. Wait a minute. What about the strike? What about being grateful?
Tonight, the Pink Dingman game show Freak Feud, featuring celebrity representatives from cable public access. See them as they help various Canoga Park charities win cash and valuable gifts. Also, the pigs, Biff and Dick, go on a splendid magical fishing adventure. Plus, tons more fun and surprises, all on tonight's Pink Dingman program. A man who's more than tired of all those cheap broads trying to get into his pants, Pink Dingman.
Good evening, homeboys and home women. Welcome to tonight's buffet of learning and chat. I'm Pink Dingman, former attorney and champion of freaks like you people. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to put a little brown hair in a can on my head. Can't do without it, dang. Brown hair in a can. Right now, I'd like to bring out my co-host, John Neptune. He's an amazing man. Overcome a lot of obstacles in his life. He's co-host of this program, irrespective of the fact, ladies and gentlemen. He's working with a mental handicap. He's a retard. Let's bring out John Neptune. There you go, John.
You missed a spot up there, buddy. Man, retard. Ooh, funny. Yeah, at least I don't spray paint my head. You know what I'm saying?
Spray paint? Not, John. It's brown hair in a can. It's an aerosol hair product.
Something to be proud of.
John, at least I care about my self-presentation and some freaking grooming habits, unlike yourself, with the rumpled clothing and unlaundered clothing and the rat's nest of a head.
Well,
We don't need that.
Some chicks dig that I don't bathe and stuff.
Sure they do, John.
Yeah, they do.
Speaking of chicks, let's bring out the co-host of this program, the producer, Wendy Baker. She's a former Miss Canoga Park 1987, and she's a graduator of community college. Wendy Baker. Wendy? Look at her. Hey.
Oh, hi, Pink.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
Oh, it's a fabulous evening, and we have a great show for you tonight.
Screw the show, baby. How about you go out and have a couple of drinks? What do you think?
John, does everything have to revolve around drinks and drinking?
Yeah, what's...
Well, I'm beginning to worry that you're an alcoholic.
Oh, hey. Worry no longer. I'm a blazing alcoholic. I mean, very large wanker, for doing that, you know what I'm saying?
John!
Oh, come on, Wendy.
We don't need to hear about that, John.
Yeah, she does, I think.
We got a hell of a program tonight. We're going to start off. John handed me a little tape this afternoon of his stand-up act that he did recently at the Hollywood Improv. We're going to review that tape, and I brought Wendy out as an objective reviewer to review with me that tape.
Yes.
Wendy, objectivity.
Thank you. I would like to say first, before we review the tape, that all of us here at Pink Dingman, we love Johnny, and we wish him many happy successes. I do think that first, John is going to have to make some lifestyle changes, and he is going to have to acknowledge, I think that he's going to have to acknowledge where he got his start, where he came from, and that's from the Pink Dingman Show.
Whoa. That's objective. That's objective. Yeah.
I do trust that John represented the show well. I'm sure that the Pink Dingman Show looked great. And I do think that he's going to have to acknowledge that he owes a lot to Mr. Pinker Delano Dingman.
I don't owe this show dick, man. I got the comedy gig without even being around this show, or you, or him.
That's not
Bozo
true.
with the potato chips.
Wendy,
Jesus.
Wendy, it's obvious where John's loyalties lie, with himself and his own little twisted, self-serving world.
I guess so.
We're going to watch John's breakaway debut from the Hollywood Improv, and Wendy and I will review it when we come back. Hal, roll the tape.
Time. I was watching Nick at Night, and I was spending some quality time with Mary Tyler Moore, and Lou Grant pops up into in the picture. Now, I mean, that doesn't make me gay, does it? I just don't think I could take that. I wasn't like masturbating to Lou Grant. He just popped in there, and I can't even masturbate right. And that's a drag. You can't just. You got.
Good stuff, Johnny. Good stuff, my friend. A lot of expletives in there, though. I can't really handle that.
A lot of expletives.
We had to beep a few.
Oh, fuck.
Well, actually, there's a genius there. Behind that psychopathic woman abuser rapist exterior, it's good stuff.
Psychopath.
I saw the rape thing,
Were
too.
you watching the same tape? I didn't mention anything about being raped, or raping anybody. Were you watching the same thing?
You think that's a joke?
Well, it is a joke. That was a stand-up comedy routine. What do you think?
John, rape's not funny.
Your obvious disdain for women and humankind, it comes through like a locomotive.
Are you both?
Did you see the train?
Are you both high? I mean, what are you talking about? I didn't say one thing about that. What, Pink? Are you Pink? Is that what you're doing?
John!
Is that what?
That's not necessary.
No, not necessary.
All right, shut up, you two idiots.